Hey everybody, welcome back to another North Texas Weather Center forecast, and today what we're looking at is a winter storm update to what to expect over the next several hours. So as of right now here in Fort Worth, we are still in the mid-30s for Fort Worth and Dallas. The dew point out there is 34 degrees. Feel like temperature about 10 degrees lower due to the winds ranging from 10 to 15 miles per hour across North Texas. As of right now, they're coming out of the north, and that will continue here over the next several hours. Wind speeds might even increase. Here are the look at the temperatures right now. We are starting to drop below freezing in several spots. Like Denton is now 32, Gainesville is 30, Decatur 31. Areas back off to the east like Kaufman and Canton are currently ranging from the mid to upper 30s. And obviously we are going to continue to see the temperatures drop over the next several hours. As precipitation continues to move off to the east, we will start to see that transition from rain to freezing rain to sleet to snow. So something to keep in mind over the next several hours will be that we will start to see ice accumulating probably as early as the next hour in Denton County. So just keep that in mind. If you are driving home, drive home safely. Obviously, it is very wet out there, and we will start to see that ice starting to accumulate here very shortly. As of right now, as I've said in earlier forecast, we are under a winter storm warning that does include the potential for ice accumulations as high as 3/4 of an inch, and that would primarily be close to the Red River, and also back off to the west there could be snow accumulations as high as 8 to 9 inches. So something again to keep in mind, there could be significant snow accumulations. Let's take a look at the future radar, or actually the current radar. So you can see as of right now here in Denton, we are starting to transition to that freezing rain in Denton County, and also back off to the north. Wichita Falls is all snow now, and you can see those dark blues. That is representing heavy snow across areas as far east as Bowie now is starting to transition to primarily snow. Freezing rain is ongoing, starting now in northwestern Tarrant County as well. And again, this is going to continue over the next several hours. This precipitation will continue to push off to the east. So this is the future radar as of about 6 p.m. So this is actually a little bit earlier. You can see that as of about 8, 9 o'clock, all of us should be freezing rain, except the exception might be Dallas around 10 to 11 o'clock, but they should transition right about midnight or 1 in the morning. Primarily snow will, there'll be a transition to just snow for areas like Gainesville and Bowie. That also will include Graham. Heavier snow is expected though, closer to areas like Gainesville as well as Bowie. Eventually by 5 in the morning, you can see moderate to light snow will occur for almost all of DFW and almost all of western and northern Texas. You can see that we will start to see mostly light to moderate snow for Gainesville, Sherman, Bonham, even Paris is going to see some freezing rain, then a transition over to snow. Greenville, Dallas. So basically all of the DFW area and anywhere off to the north and west. You can see eventually by 8, 9 o'clock, and I can't really even still some light snow flurries still ongoing by 10 to 11 tomorrow morning. Eventually, as we pass lunchtime, can't rule out still some flurries back off to the north and northwest. It will be windy, so any snow that does fall will likely be blowing from left to right. And you can see eventually by 8, 9 o'clock, all of this should clear out by Friday morning. So just keep everything in mind. Obviously, you need to make sure you're taking the proper precautions. Power outages will be possible off to the north because of the ice accumulations. Here's a look at the snow totals that I'm forecasting at this point. So anywhere in DFW, ranging from eastern DFW, like Dallas and Garland, all the way over Denton, could range anywhere from 1 to 3 inches of snow. Can't rule out an isolated 4 to 5 inch reading somewhere. Anywhere back off to the west, areas like Graham and Wichita Falls could see as much as 6 to 10 inches of snow. The 10 inches would primarily be closer to Wichita Falls, but again, a lot of snow is expected here off to the west especially. Let's take a look at the freezing rain accumulations, and you can see ice accumulations could be as high as an inch close to areas like Bonham. That will be an isolated possibility, but again, it is possible. Greenville and McKinney, again, in that range, anywhere from a half an inch or greater is possible in some of those areas. And Fort Worth, probably around 1/4 of an inch of ice. Back off to the west, more minimal readings between about 1/10 of an inch up to 1/4 of an inch. But still, any amount of freezing precipitation is going to be significant here in North Texas. Make sure to stay updated with North Texas Weather Center for the latest here on Facebook at NTXWC, and make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at North Texas Weather Center. I do appreciate your support. And this forecast is brought to you by Platinum Contracting, Dallas Antenna, and THD Vehicle Doorstep.